Okay.
She's asking her coach, Kevin Brown, if she can do a double tuck in her second pass. She's talking about her next event, the floor routine. She wants to water it down in the hopes that Kim Zmeskal will slip up.
A 9.325 for Brandy Johnson. Not bad when you consider that she fell off the beam. Zmeskal getting ready. Can she capitalize and take the lead? She needs a 9.4 to wrestle away the advantage from Brandy Johnson for the first time in the competition. She nailed it.
She did it. That was an unbelievable ball. That was excellent. The best ball we've seen in this competition.
This is one of the strongest apparatuses for Kim Zmeskal. What a time for her to take on the vault. And she really rose to the occasion because you have to be mentally tough to take advantage.
Kim saw the door open when Brandy fell off the balance beam, and she came in and capitalized on her opportunity. She performs a round-off, layout full, the same vault Brandy Johnson does, but watch how this kid can do it. Round-off back handspring onto the horse, beautiful full, arches out early, and just floats to the floor. Incredible.
There is no step or bobble on her landing.
Kim Zmeskal is so tough. Strong, full, arch out, and she just nails.
And how did the introverted Bella Caroli react to it? Just another day at the office for Bella Caroli as his gymnasts continue to dominate. And there's almost a perfect 10 for Kim Zmeskal. A 9.975, and she has catapulted herself into the lead. Brandy Johnson, on the other hand, deep in thought, contemplating what is to develop as she goes to the floor exercise for her final event. While the final rotation for our new leader, Kim Zmeskal, may be her weakest apparatus, the uneven bars. The drama continues when we return to Denver. With 1 hit remaining, Zmeskal with the lead now by almost 0.5 of a point over Brandy Johnson. And here's where it all disintegrated for Brandy on the balance beam.
You know, Joel, the psychological aspect of the sport is so important, and it looked like Brandy just blanked out for just a moment here and was long enough to put her off the beam.
And the difference in the competition so far, 14-year-old Kim Zmeskal, mentally tough to take advantage of the opportunity.
When it comes down to it, Joel, this is the essence of gymnastics, hitting when it counts.
She's going to bars next. She can hit a 9.8 bars, okay?
You can get it
or she might. Okay, now that you have to have your best floor routine right now. This is where it's got to come out, okay? As far as making any verifications on any changes on anything there, we need to do a 10-0 routine. We need to go out there and nail a 10-0.
No, normal. Kimbo, keep your mind straight now. Hey, don't want that. No. Get hyper. One more to go. Strong. Is that right? It's going to be a presidential. Ah, damn it.
A pressure-packed situation that's about to explode in the final rotation. Here's Betty Aquino, her final event on the uneven bars.
Betty has been such a surprise in this competition, and this is a great event for her to finish on. Here comes her first release. Big front flip, regrasp. You know, she has such a long, lean body type, and she really looks terrific on this event. Second release, reverse act. She's working nicely, preparing for a dismount. It's an unusual dismount. Front with a half twist. It was very well done. The Crowleys must be very satisfied with her performance.
And with Brandy Johnson falling in the last rotation of the beam, it also is an opportunity for Betty Aquino to possibly slide up and move up in the standings.
Really strong soccer. Really strong. And I'm proud of you. I'm honestly proud of you.
These championships have marked the emergence of Betty Aquino as a legitimate contender for the '92 Barcelona Olympics, and she had almost no international competition coming into the national championships this weekend. And when you look at the overall picture, Christy, most coaches feared that Bella Caroli was going to dominate the sport in future years. Well, that is truly unfolding now.
There's no doubt, Joel, that these girls, Bella Caroli's gymnasts, have been collectively picking up steam throughout the competition.
You could see Betty Aquino wincing a little bit over a 9.8, not satisfied with a 9.8. Incredible. how intense the group is and how they challenge each other. Another Caroli protege. Currently 5th, Erica Stokes ready now for the uneven bars. And it continues with so much success for Caroli this weekend.
This is a great event for Erica Stokes. She swings extremely well, and she is a very powerful gymnast on this event. There's her first release, a Ginger. She's working strong, aggressive. Second release, a beautiful reverse hack. She's gearing up for a dismount. Double tuck. Oh, and a rare mistake on that landing.
Right now, Caroli's girls are challenging each other. They're raising each other to that next level. And I've got to believe, Christy, that is going to pay dividends for Kim Zmeskal.
You're absolutely right, Joel. As a matter of fact, not only is it a psychological advantage for Kim coming into this event, seeing her teammates hit, but it's also setting the stage for the judges.
And that's a very interesting point, because right now, the consistency and the momentum that Aquino and the rest of the girls like Erica Stokes are putting together for Bella Caroli's gym, that's got to help the scoring down the road for Kim Zmeskal.
Here's a look at her dismount. She does a double tuck. She takes a big step on the landing, and it will be interesting to see how much the judges penalize her for that error.
So Erica Stokes has completed the competition with a 9.75.
That is a perfect example of how a team can get on a roll, and even the judges are swept up in the momentum, and individuals benefit.
Now the pressure rests on the shoulders of the defending champion, Brandy Johnson. Trailing Kim Zmeskal. To have any kind of shot, she practically needs a 10.
Come on, Brandy. Come on now.
Brandy Johnson is certainly capable of a 10 on this event. Her first pass may tell the story. She does a whip through to a full in back out, the most difficult pass being done in the competition. She's got it. Oh.
Both feet out of bounds, Christy. That's already 2/10 of a point deducted.
She's working for a 9.8 at this point.
Now, Christy, every time we saw her in March at the American Cup, she was short on her tumbling passes. There, she went long.
Well, Joel, it looked like she had it. She simply bounced out of bounds. Well done, double back.
Much cleaner since that first pass, but the problems obviously are still continuing for Brandy Johnson. She was out of training for a while due to illness and injury. And we have seen over the last 2 rotations, the balance beam and now in the floor exercise. She is oh so close, but definitely she's not all the way back.
Brandy Johnson is a phenomenal athlete, and we need Brandy Johnson for the U.S. team, but we need Brandy Johnson in top shape.
Brandy now getting ready for her final tumbling pass.
And she performs another double tuck, the same pass she used for a middle pass. Unfortunately for Brandy, that's another deduction.
And more now, it looks like Brandy Johnson may not be able to hold on to second place
All right,
in the all-around competition.
All right. Okay, good finish.
The disaster on the balance beam, followed by basically an average performance on the floor exercise.
Good finish on that one. Okay, good and aggressive. Okay.
Here's where the problems began.
You can see Brandy does a whip through to her full in back out. That's more difficult than any of the other athletes in the competition. Nice high full in. Looks like she has it. And then she just hops right out of bounds. She just bounces out. As a coach, you hate that kind of error because she's already completed the difficult part. She's done the skill and then a mental error.
And her coach displaying his disappointment, Kevin Brown. So Brandy Johnson very close to making it all the way back, but it all unraveled over the final 2 rotations. And she may not be able to hold on to second place any longer. A 9.475.
That's a real shame for Brandy Johnson. She was a great champion. She led all the way through the competition until the final 2 events. What a disappointment.
So Brandy will definitely not defend her title. at these gymnastics championships in Denver. The title is hers for the taking. That young lady, Kim Zmeskal. But she is about to take on her most difficult apparatus, the uneven bars, as we return to Denver.